Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We have made it to the season of Great Lent. This is a time of fasting and prayer and self-reflection in the Orthodox Church, and it gives us an amazing opportunity to really look at ourselves and to look inward. Because this is such a special and set-apart time, I wanted to look at how you could get the most out of Great Lent and try to grow a little bit more spiritually. One of the biggest ways is to pray more often and more regularly. Lots of churches have many services throughout the week. Try to make it to these services. I know for me personally with a baby, it's hard to make it to these services, but the extra effort is so worth it and they're so beautiful. There is so much richness in each of these services, and each of them has special pieces and bits that are in them that you can glean. So if you can't make it to every service, try to make it to at least maybe one of each service during this Lenten season. Another really great way that you can glean a lot of knowledge or experience or growth is to read a spiritual reading or a book. Behind me I have a lot of our books that my husband and I have acquired over the years. There's so many great books to read. There's stories of the lives of the saints. There's collections of multiple lives of the saints. There's teachings of the church fathers. There are all kinds of great books to read. Even if you're like me and you're not very into theology, there's other books that you can read. The lives of the saints often have more of a storybook-like feel, which is really enjoyable to read. And that brings me to another thing. So during Great Lent, often it's good to try to limit your secular movies and music and entertainment overall. And so it gives you a lot more time to read these spiritual readings or to pray or to go to these services. In the world that we live in today, it's so easy to get all these substitutes for foods that taste like or seem like or feel like other foods, like fake meats or alternative milks. And while personally I do know that I've indulged in the past some of those things because sometimes you just have to make do with what you have, it is good to try to feel some of that lack. Another big thing that's really important to do during this time is to give alms to the poor. This will look differently for everyone. Some people can give more, some people can give less. But also another factor is to give your time and to serve others. For parents and mothers, another great resource is to find some of those, I'll link them down below, some of those resources that they have for children for understanding the different Sundays or understanding Great Lent in general. I was raised an Orthodox Christian, and I have a lot of really fond memories as a child going to all of the services, and it just makes Pascha so much more glorious and exciting. Just a reminder, with any of these things, it's always best to consult with your parish priest and to get their advice on what you should do. I hope you enjoyed this tiny little video of some tips for getting the most out of Great Lent. I'll see you next week, and God bless you. Thanks for watching.